Hey Fox Squad family, welcome back to the channel. I'm so hyped to be back with you guys for another Fortnite video. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future content. And if you can help us out, make sure to like the video too. It really helps the channel grow. Today, we're diving into the top mistakes new Fortnite players make and how you can avoid them. Whether you're completely new to the game or you've been playing for a bit but want to up your game, this video is for you. Let's jump in. Alright, let's be real. One of the biggest mistakes new players make is not building. They run around trying to shoot their way out of every situation. But in Fortnite, that's just not going to cut it. I get it at first. Building can seem super intimidating, especially when you see those pro players cranking 90s and building entire fortresses in seconds. It looks like a skill that's out of reach, but it's not as impossible as it seems. But trust me, building is everything in Fortnite. It's the core mechanic that can turn the tide of any battle. Without it, you're at a significant disadvantage. It's what separates the noobs from the veterans. Veterans know that building is not just an option, it's a necessity. Think of building like this. It's your shield, your weapon, and your best friend all rolled into one. It's versatile and can be used in countless ways to give you the upper hand. Need cover from enemy fire? Build. A quick wall can save you from taking damage and give you a moment to regroup. Want to get a height advantage for a snipe? Build. Elevation can give you a clearer shot and make you harder to hit. Need to create a quick escape route? You guessed it, build. A few ramps and walls can create a path to safety when you're in a tight spot. Now, you don't need to be a master builder overnight. It's a skill that takes time to develop, and that's perfectly okay. Start with the basics. Practice building ramps to get high ground, walls for cover, and maybe a floor or two for extra protection. These simple structures can make a big difference in your gameplay. Jump into creative mode, spend some time in there just getting comfortable with the controls and experimenting with different builds. Creative mode is a fantastic place to practice without the pressure of a real match. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. Muscle memory will kick in, and you'll find yourself building instinctively in no time. And trust me, once you start incorporating building into your gameplay, you'll see a huge improvement in your matches. Your survivability will increase, and you'll start winning more engagements. Remember, even the best builders in the world started somewhere. We all did. They didn't become pros overnight. It took countless hours of practice and learning from their mistakes. So don't be afraid to experiment, make mistakes, and learn as you go. Every mistake is a learning opportunity, and every build you create brings you one step closer to mastering the game. Most importantly, have fun with it. Building can be incredibly rewarding and adds a whole new layer of creativity to the game, so stop running and start building. Okay, next up, we gotta talk about the Storm. It's one of the most dangerous elements in Fortnite, and if you're not careful, it can end your game in an instant. This one's a classic rookie mistake. Many new players underestimate the Storm's power and end up paying the price. New players often get so caught up in looting or engaging in fights that they completely forget about the Storm closing in. They think they have more time than they actually do. And let me tell you, the Storm is not your friend. It will chip away at your health faster than you can imagine. It will mess you up if you're not careful. The damage increases as the game progresses, making it even more lethal. It's like that one friend who's always late and makes you miss the bus. You think you have time, but suddenly, you're left behind. Don't be friends with the Storm. It's a relentless force that shows no mercy. Always, and I mean always, keep an eye on that Storm timer and the map. Knowing where the Storm is and when it's coming is crucial. Plan your rotations accordingly, especially in the later circles. The Storm's path can be unpredictable, so stay ahead of it. It's better to be safe and rotate early than to get caught in the Storm and take unnecessary damage. Early rotations can save your life. Pro tip: use vehicles or rifts if you're in a pinch and need to make a quick getaway. These mobility items can be game changers. And hey, if you see someone struggling to outrun the Storm, well, that's your chance to take them out. Use the Storm to your advantage. Just make sure you don't get caught in the Storm yourself. Always have a plan and stay one step ahead. And remember, if you do get caught, use healing items to mitigate the damage. Medkits, bandages, and slurp juices can keep you alive just long enough to escape. Mastering the Storm is key to securing that victory royale. Stay vigilant, stay prepared, and don't let the Storm catch you off guard. Alright, let's talk loot. We all love a good loot goblin moment, but managing your inventory effectively is crucial for success in Fortnite. One common mistake new players make is hoarding unnecessary items. You don't need 50 bandages and 20 grenades taking up precious inventory space. Be selective about what you pick up and prioritize essential items. Always make sure you have a good balance of healing items, shields, and ammo. And don't forget about utility items like grenades or launch pads, which can be game changers in clutch situations. Another pro tip: learn the different weapon rarities and what they mean. Gold weapons are obviously the best, but don't underestimate the power of a well-placed shot from a green AR. Oh, and one more thing. Pay attention to the color of the numbers when you deal damage to an enemy. Different colors indicate different shield or health levels, which can help you strategize your attacks. Remember, mastering your inventory can be the difference between victory and defeat, so take the time to get it right and you'll be on your way to more wins. Okay, this next tip might seem small, but trust me, it makes a world of difference. Use headphones! Seriously, I can't stress this enough. Headphones are like having a superpower in Fortnite. They allow you to hear subtle sound cues that you would otherwise miss, like enemy footsteps, chest spawns, and even the faintest rustle of someone hiding in a bush. Knowing where your enemies are before they even see you is a huge advantage in Fortnite. It allows you to anticipate their moves, plan your attacks, and avoid getting caught off guard. So ditch those speakers and invest in a good pair of headphones. Your ears and your KD ratio will thank you. Last but not least, let's talk about landing spots. We've all been there, that moment of excitement when you jump out of the battle bus, ready to conquer the world. The adrenaline rushes through your veins as you free fall through the sky, scanning the landscape below for the perfect spot to land. But before you click that deploy button, take a second to think about where you're landing. The choice you make in these few seconds can set the tone for the rest of your game. As tempting as it may be to land in those popular high-loot locations like Tilted Towers, it's often a recipe for disaster for new players. These areas are magnets for seasoned players who know the ins and outs of the game. You're basically throwing yourself into a lion's den, surrounded by experienced players all vying for the same loot. The chaos that ensues can be overwhelming, and before you know it, you're back in the lobby, wondering what went wrong. Instead, start by landing in quieter, less populated areas. These spots may not have the best loot, but they offer a safer environment to get your bearings. This will give you a chance to loot up, get comfortable with the game mechanics, and maybe even secure a few early eliminations before venturing into more dangerous territory. You'll have time to gather resources, find weapons, and plan your next move without the immediate threat of combat. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. The game is about survival and strategy, not just about getting the most kills. It's better to survive the early game and build up your skills than to go for those risky hot drops and get eliminated within the first few minutes. By choosing your battles wisely, you increase your chances of making it to the end game, where the real fun begins. So next time you jump out of that battle bus, take a moment to think strategically about your landing spot. It could make all the difference in your quest for victory. Thanks for watching, Fox Squad family. I hope these tips help you step up your Fortnite game. Remember, practice makes perfect, so keep grinding, keep experimenting, and most importantly, have fun. Don't forget to join the channel for more awesome Fortnite tips and tricks. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let me know in the comments what other Fortnite content you'd like to see. See you in the next video. Before you go, make sure to click on these boxes on your screen. Dive into more Fortnite videos and how-tos that will help you become a true master of the game. Whether you're looking to improve your building skills, find the best loot spots, or learn advanced combat strategies, we've got you covered. See you in the next video, Fox Squad family. Happy gaming! Why are you still here? You should be trying out all the tips you just learned. What are you waiting for? Get out there and start dominating the game. Remember, practice makes perfect, and every match is a new opportunity to improve. Until next time, keep building, keep fighting, and keep winning.